Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sirajul Faisi. I welcome you in my YouTube channel. Today in this video, we are going to learn about colorimeter. So I will discuss with you about the colorimeter. What is visible spectrum? You can see here, this is the range of visible light. 400 nanometer, 500 nanometer, 600 nanometer, 700 nanometer. This is the part of visible light. And you can see the gamma rays, you can see the X-rays, you can see the ultraviolet, you can see the infrared, you can see the radio wave range. Now you can see the wavelength, here more wavelength, here less wavelength. Now colorimeter. Colorimeter is an instrument used for the measurement of colored substance in solution. The instrument is operative in the visible range of the electromagnetic spectrum. Now, photometry means measurement of light. The color of light is a function of its wavelength. As the wavelength changes, alterations in color is detected. Now, what is colorimeter? Colorimeter, it is the most common analytical technique used in biochemical estimation in clinical laboratory. It involves the quantitative estimation of color. A substance to be estimated colorimetrically must be colored, or it should be capable of forming chromosens, colored compounds, through the additions of reagents. Now, colored substances absorb light in relation to their color intensity. The color intensity will be proportional to the concentration of colored substance. The instruments used in these methods are colorimeter or photometer or absorbometers. Now, when a monochromatic light passes through a colored substance, some specific wavelength of light are absorbed, which is related to color intensity. The amount of light absorbed or transmitted by a color solution is it in accordance with the two laws, that is Bayer's law and Lambert's law. The measurement of color intensity of colored solution by photometry is governed by two laws, Bayer's law and Lambert's law. What is Bayer's law? The concentration of substance is directly proportional to the amount of light absorbed or inversely proportional to the logarithm of transmitted light. Now, when a monochromatic light passes through a colored solution, amount of light transmitted decreases exponentially with increase in concentration of the colored substance. That is, the amount of light absorbed by colored solution is directly proportional to the concentration of substance in colored solution. Now, this is the Bayer's law, this is their plot, concentrations versus transmittance, concentration versus absorption. Now, Lambert's law. When a ray of monochromatic light passes through the absorbing medium, its intensity decreases exponentially as the length of the light path through light absorbing materials increases. A directly proportional to length L. Now, Lambert's law, the amount of light transmitted decreases exponentially with increase in path length, diameter of the cuvette or thickness of the colored solution through which light passes. The amount of light absorbed by the colored solution depends on the path length of the cuvette or thickness or depends of the colored solutions. Now Lambert's law, I naught, you see, absorbing sample of concentration C, this is the path length V, and I after absorbing. Combined Bayes-Lambert's law is thus expressed as the amount of light transmitted through a colored solution decreases exponentially with a decrease in concentration of colored solution and increase in concentration of colored solution and increase in the path length of cuvette or thickness of the colored solutions. Now, light source, photodetectors, and cuvettes containing absorbing solutions. So, photometry measures transmitted light to determine reactions, absorptions. Now, relations between absorbance and transmittance. I naught, you can see the OD, transmittance, that is I. The absorption and transmittance of light. Light falling on a colored solution is either absorbed or reflected or transmitted. So, Component of the colorimeter: tungsten lamp, which is the source, condensing lens, slit, filter, cuvette, photocells, and galvanometer. Now, chromatic light, monochromatic light. You can see the light source, slit, lens, filter, cuvette, photocells, and output. Parts of the colorimeter. Now, parts of the colorimeter: light source, tungsten lamp, filaments lamp, slit. It is adjustable with allow only a beam of light to passes through it, prevents unwanted or stray light. Condensing lens: light after passing through the slit falls on the condenser lens, which gives a parallel beam of light. Now, filter made of colored glass. Filter are used for selecting light or narrow wavelength. Filter will absorb light or unwanted wavelength and allow only monochromatic light to pass through. For example, a green filter absorbs all color except green light, which is allowed to pass through. Light transmitted through a green filter has a wavelength from 500 to 560 nanometer. Filter use is always complementary in color or to the color of solutions. Now, cuvette. You know, my friend, simple holder. The monochromatic light from the filter passes through the color solution placed in a cuvette. It is made up of special glass, plastic, quartz material. It may be square, rectangular, round shape, and a fixed diameter, usually 1 centimeter, having uniform surface of the color solutions in the cuvette absorb part of the light, and remaining is allowed to fall on detector. For example, a solution of red color transmitted red light and absorbs the complementary color green. Now, detector. Detector are photosensitive element which converts light energy into electrical energy. The electrical signal generated is directly proportional to the intensity of light falling on the detector. Output. The electrical signal generated in the photocell is measured by galvanometer, which display percentage transmittance and optical density. Now you can see apple a day, no doctor; a lemon day, no fat; 3 liters of water per day, no disease; tulsi leaf a day, no cancer; 1 cup milk a day, no bone problem. This is this is the colorimeter. You can see the wavelength selections, printer button, concentration factor, UV mode selector, deuterium lamp, readout, simple compartment, zero control, and sensitivity switches. So you can see the positions of wavelength selections, printer button, row number, so third, concentration factor adjustment, then UV mode selector, deuterium lamp, then readout, then you can see the sample compartment, then you can see the zero control or percentage transmittance sensitivity switch. So relations between the wavelength and color: less than 400 nanometer ultraviolet, not visible; 400 to 420 violet or green yellow; 420 to 500 blue or yellow; 500 to 570 nanometer green and red; and 570 to 600 nanometer yellow or blue; and 600 to 630 orange and green blue; 630 to 700 red and green; greater than 700 nanometer infrared IR rays. So my friends, you can see the yellow, and then you can see the orange, red, green, blue, and violet. You can see the violet, red, orange, yellow, green, bluish green, green or bluish green, and greenish blue and blue. So preparation of solution for investigation. In colorimeter estimation, it is necessary to prepare 3 solution blanks and just symbol B, standard symbol S, and test T. So this is the optical density and percent transmittance. Now blank, to eliminate the effect of light absorption by the reagent used, water blank or reagent blank. Now standard, solution of known concentration of substance. Both OD and concentration are known, so concern of unknown can be calculated. Now test solution is made by treating a specific volume of the test sample with reagent as per procedure. Now, combining the two laws, A directly proportional to AL or A is equal to KCL, where absorbance of test sample, concentration of test sample, absorbance of the standard solution, concentration of the standard solution. So this is the relations. This is the another relations. This is the another relation, concentration of test sample. So verification of Bayer's law, 3% cobalt acetate in 1% HCl or 1% HCl in calorimeters or in kVt. So volume of 3% cobalt acetate in ml, you see the blank S1, S2, S3, and same as volume of 1% HCl in milliliters. Then concentration of cobalt acetate in milligram per 600 ml. Then OD at 490 nanometer. This is the OD. Then you have to put the graph like this and draw on OD. You will get the concentrations of a node. Application of colorimeter. It is widely used in hospital and laboratory for the estimation of biochemical sample like plasma, serum, spinal fluids, CSF, and urine. It is also used to quantitative estimation of serum components as well as glucose, proteins, and other various biochemical compounds. They are used by the food industries and by manufacture of paints and textiles. They are used to test of water quality by screening for chemicals such as chlorine, fluoride, cyanides, dissolved oxygen, iron, molybdenum, zinc, and hydrazines. And they are also used to determine the concentration of plant nutrients such as phosphorus, nitrate, and ammonia in a soil, or hemoglobin in the blood, and to identify the standard and counterfeit drugs. Now, advantage: it is inexpensive, very well applicable for quantitative analysis of colored components, and easily transportable. What is the disadvantage? Cannot be used for colorless compounds. It does not work in UV and IR regions. We cannot set a specific wavelength as we have to set a range as a parameter. Similar color from the interfering substance can be produce error in results. So use care and preventive maintenance of colorimeter. Read the user manual carefully. Use the correct type of cuvette in the colorimeter as recommended by the manufacturer. Make sure that cuvette is clean and its optically surface are dry and phase free from the finger marks and scratch. Bring filters into places before and switching on colorimeter. Before reading the colorimeter of the solution, check that it is color. These are no air bubbles in it. Remove the cuvette from the instruments when it is not in use. Now, clean the outside of the cuvette with tissue paper to remove any mark from the optical surface. To prolong the life of the lamp, switch off the colorimeter after use. At the end of the day, disconnect it from the main switch and cover the colorimeter with its protective cover. At a regular interval, check the main power adapter and cable for wear and tear. Replace if damaged. Keep it cool place away from the corrosive chemicals or fumes. Now friends, always seek knowledge. Ask means always seek knowledge. So thank for watching. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching.